The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the New Orleans Saints and the Minnesota Vikings. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. They just do get the play off. Now Winston. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. DJ Waddle got off his spot quickly and got to the quarterback. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Winston into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by a Caleb Evans. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
Man, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, this guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Now a give running right, it's Cook. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a first and goal. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Cousins to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. To throw, Cousins. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Well, maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of a game, the good players, things turn out pretty well for them, but that's what he's trying to do here.
The first carry now, this is Alvin Kamara. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Play fake, Winston. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Winston to give, it's Kamara. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Kamara, and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Only 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Winston finding Taysom Hill complete. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Winston. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Evans. And the Vikings are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this 1st quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their 1st drive.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Chandler. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Cousins. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. He is out of bounds inside the 35. A game there of 30 big ones.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll try the middle with Cook. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. The play over before it really got started thanks to Pete Werner. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front, the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Third and long for Cousins. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Here's Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run with Cook. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On second and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on second and goal. They try again with Cook. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Throwing, Cousins. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Evans. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
Throwing again on second down. Winston. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. The 30. 10. 5. Touchdown. New Orleans. Chris Olave. An even 90 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So from back deep in their home territory all the way play into the end zone. Do you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. Cousins now. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 35.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On play action, Cousins. And this is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Kenny Nwagu now out of his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
They run it again with Cook. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. He's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Cook up the gut, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw is Cousins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's caught. Smith. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Saints will have the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Working with his 2nd and 4. It's a give to the right, Ingram. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Play action now, Winston. And it's caught, the tight end Hill. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Thomas will come in motion right. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They go play action. Winston. They'll get this into the hands of Hill. Complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill, 48 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Nuwanger now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down, it's Cook again. And some room to maneuver. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 91 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better really as the night's gone on.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action, but other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Cousins. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Throwing is Cousins. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you off sides. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Ty Chandler, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Good D, baby. Good D. You made it a game, baby. Good D. The out route, man, you know what I mean? Appreciate it. Good comeback, man. This game, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. You got good D.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away. Taking it to 15,
man. You know, if you look at my, Yo, man, your defense is hella good, man. I was sitting there like, what the fuck? This shit ain't gonna be no cakewalk, man. It's making me work for this shit. But yeah, your offense is good too, man. You caught me on that one play, man. I had to back my people up. I said, fuck that shit. I ain't getting burnt again. Yeah, that play right there. You caught me. I said, man, I gotta back him up. I gotta back him up. If you look at my profile, if you're on PS5, you look at my profile, because I'm on a 5. You look at my profile, man, you see my top 100 status on there. Oh, good play! I knew that was going to happen. Damn. Good play. God damn. Good play, man. You definitely deadly with this formation, man. Definitely deadly with this shit.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but
oh, so you used to this offense.
As they come up on 1st and goal.
Look at that. Oh, you already scored. See that?
Yes, he's into the end zone.
Yeah, man. After this game, man, you know what I mean? I'm gonna send you a friend request. You on the 5? You on the 5 or the 4? You on the 5 or the 4?
Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game.
You on the 5 or the 4?
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone.
Oh, he missed it. Missed that 2-point conversion.
That's going to wind up in.
Yo, so you on the 5 or you on the 4?
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Can you hear me? You on the PS5 or the PS4?
Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 20.
Oh, he can hear me. Can you hear me?
He's dropped at the 23. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee?
Can you hear me?
You're asking the question that I'm
Monster, can you hear me?
Because we've seen a lot of football.
Can you hear me?
Decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats.
I don't know if you can hear me or not.
We've seen it happen in college. How about in the NFL?
I don't tell him send me a friend request. Yo, send me a friend request. Send me a friend request.
The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free.
Yeah.
He picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook. Takes us up just short of the
Good game, baby.
Was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move.
Good game, good game.
Some a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. What a ball game this was.
Yeah, he was respectful, so I had to give him respect.
Getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
I just pick. I freestyle. I just go to my play and pick whatever I want to pick. I don't have a. Only scheme that I really have is that I'm trying to run the ball first, and then I'm going to try. Oh, this nigga was number 197 in the world. Yeah, man. So this nigga was in the. He's headed toward the top 100. He's in the top 200 right now. Number 197 in the world. He was like, yo, man. He's like, I've been in